What's up, YouTube? It's Controversial Shannon, and one thing that I want to say is the divorce rates are a beautiful wake-up call. A beautiful wake-up call to men and women. Mostly to men, though, and here's why. I notice a lot in the red pill slash manosphere space, right? That they say women. The studies show that women commit divorce 70 to 90% of the time. Yeah, that's true. And they say the reason is due to irreconcilable differences. Doesn't sound right, right? So, let's add some perspective here. How many times does a woman have to repeat herself to a grown man in a marriage? How many times is that woman asking the man to step up in this area and he doesn't? How many times? Because if you actually go talk to these divorced women, it's a whole different perspective. But of course, they'll just put irreconcilable differences. But she's been trying to communicate with the men that have the time. We have men in marriages weaponizing incompetence. That's what we have out here. Look at the way the high value man talk. The high value men in that space talk. They say, basically, I'm a high value man. I get to make all this money. You get to be in this big house. You clean. You do this. You take care of the kid. Blah, blah, yada, yada. But understand that I can have a piece of tail on the side. And you just need to be happy with that because I'm the provider and you should be happy with what you got. But I'm a man. I can go out and sleep with somebody else. That's trash because not only are you supposed to be providing for her physically, you're supposed to provide a safe space for her mentally. But I guess her, mental state of doesn't matter, right? Because she's just supposed to accept what that comes with, a man who's a cheater. But hey, you're coming back home to the woman, right? You love her, right? Yeah, that's not manhood, brother. That's actually quite trash. Because if you love a person, love says I will respect you, right? As I would myself. That's love. That's a marriage. What you have is a slave contract. That's what a lot of you guys have. A slave contract. Then you wonder why women are not even aspiring to be married like that no more, especially here in the West. It's not because of a lot of women. Some women are independent, but it's not because the majority of women just want to be out here independent, blah, 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 blah. They're hearing the way you men talk about marriage, and why would they sign up for that? And women are leaving marriages, right? Because they're asking you to step up in areas that you're literally not trying to step up in. We have married single mothers. We have married single mothers, brothers and sisters. Why is it the woman's job to just take care of the kids? Clean, cook. Who made it that way? No one. God didn't. It's a teamwork in everything we go through in life, in everything we tackle as a unit on one accord. If she's falling in this area, I'm going to pick her up. If I'm falling in this area, she's going to pick me up. It's a teamwork. And then y'all wonder why women get drained. They're tired. Y'all be thinking women out here robots. Y'all be thinking women out here robots. So I think the divorce rate is a beautiful thing. I'm actually glad, right? I don't like divorce, and I'm really against it. But I'm not going to tell no woman to stay in anything that's financially abusive, because you literally have men in the space saying her money is my money. Bruh, not our money, but my money. It's my money. You can't make this stuff up. You got women getting mentally abused. You got women taking on they have to work, right? Then come home and take care of the kids. Come home and do all this. Where the hell is the man? I'm sorry for cursing. I didn't mean to say that, right? Where did we make it to where a man just has to go to work and put food on the table and that's it? That's all that he has to do. Pay bills, the bare minimum. The bare minimum. So I'm actually, I'm not, I don't like the divorce rates, but I'm not against women getting out of something that is not healthy, that is not loving, that's not kind. Because the way men have twisted this beautiful thing of man and woman coming together as marriage, right? You have turned it into something trash, something that's not loving, something that's not kind, something that's not long suffering, right? Because this is love. You didn't turn it into love. And what you're describing as marriage is not love. And what these women are getting in a lot of these marriages ain't love. They didn't sign up to be repeating themselves a whole bunch of time, asking you to step up in areas and then you're not. Like, come on now, what are we talking about? And all these guys in this space want to do is blame the woman, but never look at self. Never look at self. The woman bad. But then when you sit down with those women, what was going on? I stayed. You got women that's been suffering in their marriages since they got in one. Literally. Hoping and praying that things will get better, that he'll change. No. Never does. And then these guys act blindsided when divorce papers get served to them. Well, babe, we haven't been fussing. What's going on? Wait, no, fam. You know dang well that you should have treated these women better. But you didn't love her the way you should. Now, yeah, you didn't love her the way you should, bro. Let's just be honest here. Y'all quick to blame women for everything. But you won't even step into real biblical, real God-loving manhood. Because manhood says, true manhood says, I will value your well-being as I do my own. That's what manhood is. That's what biblical manhood is. That's what true manhood is. But the way we talk about women as men, we talk about women like they're just lesser than. We talk about women like they're slaves. Like they need to just get. We got rhetoric that's literally saying, get back in the kitchen. Whose kitchen? Women need to get back in the kitchen. What are we talking about? And y'all and brothers, we grown men, bro. You can call me a pander or simp and clip on my videos like some of these guys be doing it, all that. At the end of the day, I know that what I'm saying is correct. You know that what I'm saying is correct. And you know that we have done a bad job as men loving women who are our wife the way we should. And that the divorce rate is not just a reflection of women, but also a reflection of men. You have men saying that women shouldn't leave no matter what. That is BS. If she is getting beat on, if she is getting financially abused, if she is getting mentally abused, that is not how God designed his covenant of marriage. That is not. It's not biblical. It's not loving. It's not godly. And one thing you dudes need to stop doing is mixing in red pill with God. Like it don't match. You're not going to play with my Jesus Christ. You're not going to. I'm not going to let you. And every time I hear you try to bring God into some delusion, because my God, the God that I serve, is not the author of confusion, okay? We're not going to do that. I'm going to say something about it. So, in my opinion, the divorce rates is a wake-up call to men. It's a wake-up call. Do better by your woman. Listen to your woman. Get in the house. Help with the kids. Because that's usually what these women say. It's all, I asked him to step up in this area. I asked him to step up in that area. He wasn't doing it. Blah, 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 blah. Stop acting like in majority of the times that men are doing, 50% of what they're supposed to do. Stop acting like majority of the time you're just doing everything that you're supposed to do, and the woman just got up and left. That's not the majority, brother. Stop trying to spin it that way. You're lying. Do better. And have a better vetting process. Some of y'all are getting with women that literally aren't wives. She was there only for money, and you knew that. But she looked like something. She looked like a baddie. You try to marry it. Sometimes you dudes try to marry a baddie, you get got for your money. Better vetting process, brother. Use your head. Y'all have a good night.